guys, it's Riri and welcome back to my channel.
You're so obsessed with yourself. Maybe you should undress with yourself. Hey, I get a take off for two.
Hey guys, welcome back. So I am back today with another makeup tutorial. Look at me, I am like balling with the makeup tutorial. It is not a review, it's a makeup tutorial. So as you can tell by the title, yes, I am doing a smoky look. That's the one I have on right now. It's really beautiful, it's sexy, it's sultry, it's like out there. It definitely brings out your personality. So you guys can wear when you're going to a party, clubbing, maybe a wedding, to maybe match this if you're that extra, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not gonna blabber anymore. If you guys want to know how to create a smoky eye look, let's get on with the video. Okay you guys, so I did my eyebrows off camera and my base. I already posted an eyebrow tutorial on how I do my base and my eyebrows off camera, so if you guys didn't watch that, make sure to click the link in my description box or just head on to my channel and you'll find it. So to get started with the smoky eye, it is very easy yet very not like complicated, but I'm going to do it really easy. So I decided to do my brows very dramatic today, as you guys can probably tell. So with the smoky eye, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to directly just go in. So I'm going to be taking my James Charles X Morphe palette. This palette is like so beautiful. So I'm going to be taking the color. This is what the palette looks like. So to go in with my smoky look, I'm going to be taking this color right here. This is like a mix of a brown. And this color, I'm going to be taking the color Punch Me, which is this color right here. And I'm going to add that all over my crease just to add a transition shade because we really want to do it like a brown smoky look. So yeah. Alrighty, so I'm just taking that color and I'm just blending it into my transition shade because I really want to add like a depth into my shadow since this is going to be very intense. And I'm going to kind of just drag it out because obviously a smoky look needs to be like a very cat eye look, so that's what I'm kind of just like going for. I'm just going to keep blending into like circular motions, softening the shadow and kind of bringing it inside. So kind of like creating an entire brown eye. Alright you guys, so after blending, I'm going to be taking the next color, which is called James. I'm going to be taking it on a Zoeva Luxie Define crease, and I'm just going to add that under the brown to add some color because I do want the browns to blend in with the black, so yeah. Alright, so just to blend out a little bit of the orange, so it doesn't look too orangey, I want it to be more brown. I'm going to be taking this palette. This is the 90 MUA X Makeup Geek palette. So I'm going to be taking the color Sora, which is the one in the center. I'm going to be taking the same brush. I'm going to just dip it in and kind of just blend everything together because this is the kind of like brown, just to like tone it down a little bit. So yeah. Alright you guys, so after blending my eye, as you guys can probably tell, but next I'm going to be taking the color 10% off from the same palette just to darken it up because it's the last step of the brown we're doing it. And I'm taking it on a nice fluffy brush. So I'm going to add that just under my eye, under like the browns that I've done because I'm going in like dimensions, as we can say. So yeah, I'm going to add that and then we're going to move on to the black. What I'm kind of doing is I'm just literally adding the color, trying to blend. Well, not trying, actually blending. Because as you guys can see, we're going from like the lightest to the darkest because I really want the black to really blend in with everything. So I'm just going to go very light hand. And then I'm going to go back with that same old brush that I used the first color, which was Punch Me. And I'm just going to take everything and just slowly buff all the colors and really blend them out together because I really want that black to show through the brown and the brown to really blend with the black, if that made any freaking sense. Alright you guys, so after the browns have been blended and just been out there, next I'm going to be taking a cream black shadow. So basically you guys can use anything. You can use gel liner, cream and an eyeliner, whatever you guys can like have, but I recommend using cream. The one that I have is going to be the NARS, the Zardoz NARS cream product. So this is like a cream black base, so I'm going to be using that, and I'm taking it on a Zoeva 226 smudger brush. So I'm just going to add that all over my lids, but you guys literally can use anything. I heard that the Inglot gel liner works the best, so you guys can try that out, but I'm just going to use what I have. So as you guys can tell, I'm just taking it and patting it in the center where I believe that I want it to be. Don't want it to be too pigmented, but I'm just going to go really dark on my lash line, completely conceal that so we don't have any gaps, but I think I wanted to place right here in the center because we're gonna kind of like blend it up. I'm gonna be taking a nice fluffy brush and I'm just gonna start blending out that cream to really just soften that look because there's a harsh line, as you guys can probably tell. If not, so just keep on blending because later on we'll go in with the black, because as you guys can see, I don't want it to be like the grayish kind of smoky look. So I'm just gonna like drag. So it's easier to play with creams. And the reason why I'm doing my eyes first, this is the reason why I always do my eyes first, because as you guys can tell, black is already falling under my eyes. So it's already normal, but just gonna keep blending this, kind of like buffing and diffusing the colors, because that's what I kind of want to do. So you guys can see it's starting to diffuse into the browns, and really just want to kind of like diffuse that entire black. Later on I will go over it with the same cream just to give it a darker shadow, but you guys can see I'm just trying to like darken that a little bit. As you guys can see the difference when you keep blending. Whatever happens, I just always take the rest of that black and just kind of like drag it out so you beautiful people can see. But see, the more you diffuse the colors, the more blended it looks. It looks really pretty in real life. Maybe the camera's not doing it justice, but yeah, you guys can see I'm starting to blend it into the brown because I really want the brown to show. So yeah. Alrighty, so after blending, I'm just gonna go back in with that black in the center just to add more smokiness. So I'm just gonna add more black into the center, and this is what I'm actually gonna do, because once I add the black shadows on top, I really just want the whole colors to diffuse. So I'm just like blending in that black very lightly, because once you set cream, it kind of just, you can never go back as usual. It's the same thing with liquid liner. Just adding more smoke. As you guys can see, it's getting smokier and smokier. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back with that same color, 10% off, really lightly, and just gonna start blending these two together. Alright, so once I patted the colors, what I'm gonna be taking is the same color, which is 10% off, mixed with a little bit of Spooky. Spooky is a black color in the palette, and I'm just gonna be taking the same brush, and what I'm gonna try to do is just really kind of blend these two colors together slowly. As you guys can see, it's getting there. To like add the black, add a little bit of Spooky on top. I'm just gonna, so you guys can see what I'm trying to do here is add a nice, beautiful, lovely contrast, and I'm just gonna take that on the same brush that I added the black and really just add that smoky effect on the top. So you guys can see that it's blending beautifully. Alrighty, you guys, so after blending the black and the brown together, now we're gonna kind of like deepen the color. I'm gonna be taking the color Spooky, which is just a basic black shadow, and start really applying that to set the cream because it hasn't been set, and I'm taking it on a base shadow brush by Real Techniques. Hey you guys, so after we've blended and we look like a freaking zombie, I'm just gonna be taking a little bit of makeup remover, nothing too really serious. Gonna just wipe and just take out anything that is in my way. So now that we have a nice sharp, not really sharp, but you know, semi-sharp cat eye, you guys can see that this needs a lot of blending. So I'm just gonna keep blending. I'm going to be taking a nice clean concealer brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to like kind of blend because I really don't want it to be this sharp. I'm just going to blend that harsh line because now I'm just going to pop on some mascara, and yeah. So I'm just going to curl my lashes and... Alright, so after curling my lashes, you guys know the drill. I'm going to be taking my 3 favorite mascaras, which are the Benefit Roller Lash, They're Real, and the Bad Gal Bang. Mix them all together so we can pop on some lashes. Alright you guys, so I did my mascara off camera and it took me a bit of a time to kind of decide what lashes I want to do, but I'm going to be taking the Vegas Nay lashes. These are in the style Shining Star, and I thought these look beautiful with the smoky eye because you know we don't really want to hide this, but it kind of looks pretty good. I'm still working on blending it, but yeah. Alright you guys, so after finishing from the eyes, I'm just going to start on with my base so we can start working on my lower lash line. As usual, I'm going to be taking my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer and I'm just going to apply that all over my face so you can have a pretty base. Alright you guys, so now for foundation, I really want to go light because you know if you're going for a night out, something really chill and pretty, you really don't want to sweat and you know everybody's just like all over the place. But I'm going in with my Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. This is the SPF 20. Now you can use this whatever you feel like, but I'm in the color 5W1 Tan. So I'm just going to apply that all over my face because I really want it to be light since we're going to be like going full on. Alright, so after blending my beautiful base, I'm going to be taking my Born This Way Too Faced Born This Way Concealer in the color Sun. I'm going to conceal. Alright you guys, so after I'm done, as you guys can see, I added my concealer. Now before I set, I do want to add some color and dimension to my skin, so I'm going to be going in with my Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the color Truffle. This is just to contour, and a little bit of the color Blonde, and this is just to highlight, just to add some contrast, and then I will be setting my face. Alright, so I'm taking the JS3 by Morphe and Jeffree Star, and I'm just going to like warm up the product on the back of my hand, take it on the brush, and I'm just going to kind of just place where I would place my bronzer, and I'm just going to really take it and just add that. Alrighty, so after contouring and snatching my face, I'm going to be taking the Laura Mercier translucent powder and I'm going to be setting my entire face because your girl is going to get a little bit oily. You guys, so after, you know, setting my powder and everything, I'm going to be taking my Kiko bronzer and I'm just going to bronze my skin with the JS2 brush. Next, to contour, I'm just going to take my lovely Kat Von D palette. As you guys can see, I'm starting to run out. But I'm going to be taking the color Shadow Plane. I'm taking her brush actually. And I'm just going to contour. And as well with the other side of the brush, I'm going to be taking this color Lyric. And I'm just going to set my under eyes to really brighten the look because we still got to work on my under eye. Alrighty, next for blush, I'm going to be taking my NARS blush in the color Outlaw, and this is a really pretty blush that has some gold specks in it. Alright you guys, so my camera died and I had to charge it, but the last time you guys saw me I was doing my blush and I did my under eyes off camera. You guys can see how beautiful and freaking snatched I look. Okay, sorry, I'm way too much in my head. Next, I'm going to be highlighting the skin. I added a lot of blush, but I think I want to add some more because I'm really liking this blushed look here. So, you know, if you have the time to add more blush. I love that. I love that I'm having bronzy skin and blush. Next, I'm going to be highlighting. So I'm thinking of mixing a little bit of my highlighter. So first of all, I'm going to be going in with my Tinkerbell highlighter from Primark and my unfortunately broken Jeffree Star highlighter in the color Uranus. So I'm just going to kind of mix these two and see what happens. Taking it on a JS4 brush. I'm also going to use the same highlighter to highlight my inner corners and my brow bone. Alrighty, so you guys have seen me from the beginning till the end, and this is how it looks like. I love how the smoky eye just turned out to be. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Actually, or I'll get closer. Let me get closer. Let me close these. I'm gonna be taking a little bit of my Fenty blonde highlight, and I'm just gonna add that on my pupils bow. Just an extra highlight. So now, you guys can do whatever lip combo you guys want to do. It's up to you. But for me, I'm going to be taking my Prestige lip liner in the color Spice, and I'm going to go ahead and line my lips and then go over top with the Flormore Silk Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Undressed. And we're going to do a nice nude lip to match this beautiful look. So this is the lip combo. You guys can leave it a little bit matte, but I'm going to go in with my Fenty gloss, and I'm just going to add a little dollop in the center because I want to glow. But holy crap, this is so good. Alright you guys, so this is the finished makeup tutorial. This is the outfit and the necklace and the hair and the bandana that I decided to pair it with. So you guys can do whatever, but if I was ever going out, probably I would go out and do this makeup look because it's amazing. But I love how this look turned out, and if you guys are willing to try it, make sure to let me know. Make sure to tag me on Instagram and hashtag #RiriBeauty so I can be able to see it with an extra Y, of course. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this tutorial, please give this video a thumbs up, and please let me know what video you guys want me to do next or what look. But yeah, I'll be dropping an Instagram story is already on my page right now, so it's going up. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, don't forget to follow me on all of my social media platforms. They're down below, and you know, they're in the end of the video so you guys can see them. And make sure to subscribe and turn on my post notifications so you guys can see more makeup tutorials, reviews, and more that's coming up. And yeah, I love you guys so much. I will see you in my next video. Bye!